It's so wet underneath there. Talk about wasting paint, eh? Okay, that one. Okay. At least I have some dishes left. My brother comes in and sits with me when I'm making new building designs, making the blueprints. That's a fucking shitload of money, bro. And my sister comes in and gets to know what it is to be like when you're on your break. You don't get a fucking break when you're a genius. No, you have to fucking wheel a wheelchair even to go have a fucking cigarette and make sure they don't light themselves on fire or whatever, get beat up or what have you. My uncle did what I did, but on a lower scale. No offense, Uncle Mitch. But he really inspired me, and his friend came in and taught a drafting class when I was in like grade 6 or 7. And I was like, that's fucking amazing, bruh. And I was like, I always think of new buildings, but I don't know what a blueprint is necessarily. And then when they taught me what a blueprint was, I just went, fucking go ham and design like new nicks and crannies to build new parts, like to explain. I design a new way to explain new parts of new buildings that have never been thought of before. No, I don't have a house yet. I'm just taking a break, and then hopefully I go back, and if not, I'll just go work at the mill somehow. I'm gonna afford a vehicle to get there, but anyway. Bammy. She was just jammy. And my mom comes and hangs out and talks about like what it means to be healthy quite a bit. And my dad was Johannes' friend, and now I'm with a whole new team, and they speak like different languages than I'm used to. I don't need to study. I just need to hear you talk a little bit, and then I'll adjust to what the hell. Because even when you say what language you speak, it's not even how I pronunciate it. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out. Like Neo Cortez is Nakasanama Day. It's just East Indian French. And we worked together for like a year, but I still feel raw to it all. And that's a good feeling, actually. And that's a positive note that things are fresh to me, so it's going to be putting me on my toes. And I actually am kind of old, so by the time I die, at least I can say that I did everything and I did it with a fresh mind. They're much smaller people than me. That's for true. Jen, Nicholas. Yeah, like when I say their name, I'm just like, it's okay. I'm not gonna lose money. How can I lose money I haven't even made yet? So that I'm not done any of it. I gotta like clear up the yellow and make it more round. But I'm just doing whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. What I want a house for is just comfort. Say I did. Have a dog. Let my daughter come over and her friends, being like probably just her cousins. A safety net, you know. They understand why I want a house. Even though I'm a single widow, they're just like, yep, I get it. Feel mature like I've grown up. It would help. The sleep and the fucking tiredness. I wake up pretty fucking raw. I didn't mean to block out Eric last night. I was just stuck saying something online. I wasn't done yet. I didn't mean to. Or did I? Just kidding. Just kidding. I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, like I just didn't finish what I was saying, and I wanted it to be online, and I would have forgot what the fuck, and then I should just relax and stop like worrying about the online reputation as much as the friendship. I don't even know for friends. I mean, like he is the Borat guy. He very well could be the Borat guy, the guy who wrote Borat. That's pretty cool. Military spoofs in a good sense. Like cool. I think that is the guy who wrote Borat. Hey, cool. They found my stuff in the storage room. It's probably my Bibles and stuff from my husband and my grandpa and all that stuff. We'll see. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. I miss you. Girls are all singing fucking music in your vlogs. No, you really are. Like, you're like a French English, all yeah. Music. Or like East Indian French is musky. Minuscule for like the Mexican Hawaiian um Filipino type people. I think Filipino. I was told to find a shirt that suits me, like, and it's kind of dressy, and wear it, and wash it, and then wear it again. I was told to do that. Dr. Gita found these amazing shirts on Wish. They're so amazing. Like, you wouldn't even think it. You wouldn't even think it would happen. But he wore them all the time for like 10 years. He had like three of them. Same shirt, same pants, same trousers. And they wash well, did all this stuff well. I'm a bit more of a raghead. Like, found true in my dark ethnicities. Like, he was an albino, right? Like, he was dark too, but he was a more Catholic white shirt. So I could totally do the vest thing and all that kind of stuff, but I never find one that is just my kind to be a Catholic white shirt. To bring on the Herrera tints of Dr. Gita. Well, I almost dropped my paintbrush on this. Yeah, my Uncle Mitch is pretty damn rich. My Uncle Doug makes a lot of money playing poker too, and he owns oil and gas. My Uncle Mitch, he owns fabricating and line work in Alberta. I own holistic and medicine and big pharma. I own like three. That's how much smarter I am than them. But only because I'm like not abused. That's yeah. Like, could you have been smarter than me if you weren't abused? Probably not. But like, imagine if nobody heard me that I needed to put my siblings in a safe place to even care that I'm in a safe place one day. And that's always better to keep me from a safe place and give them a safe place than it is for them not to have a safe place and then me in a safe place. Because, well, especially because like, in being in the armed forces, you kind of knew that maybe your husband's going to die and you're not going to have anyone to help you with the baby. And women always need help with the baby. That too. I'm like, oh, yes, I have a kid and it's neglected and rejected and lights itself on fire by accident. I'm amazed I'm not dead, but like, I'm not really. But kind of, like, sometimes just like, how is it safe? You turn, there's no one hiding low, trying to catch the guys coming after you. I scream sometimes out there because it's better to scream and get caught than not to scream and hold in that kind of shit. It's like war cry out there. That's what it is. Just like, yeah, whoa, because I just like pegged a guy that, like, I'm just so happy I found hiding in the woods, and he was worth like $10,000 when you type in his code. There's some money for, like, for me this next time. And my siblings are like, okay, we'll tone it down. We don't need so much. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, kind of do. I'm just like, are you sure that you don't feel safe? No, I don't really feel safe. What is the hot water? Hot tank? Jesus, hot water tank blew up. I'm just like, yeah, you need flood protection. That's true. I'm not sad about it. I'm just like, well, I have really cool friends anyway. But I've been like neglecting the shit out of my friends lately. I feel really bad. I haven't seen Eric in a long time, so we're just trying to get used to each other, and I'm making things so bad by like trying to fill in a vlog space. So this is my draw painting so far. Pretty cool, huh? That flower's a little messy, but I can fix it. And that's gonna be a dogwood flower in the center, but I gotta fix the one leaf of it. Yeah, so they're bringing some stuff from storage that I thought was lost. Cool. I wonder how much it is. I wonder if it's just a little baggie or boxes, because it should be like at least half a box, because that's the stuff I noticed that was gone. But there's an amp too. It was kind of broken, but I thought if I just adjusted it and fixed it, maybe gave it some time. Tried a new cord. Tried a few things. It'd be cool if I had my Book of Mormon in there. That's from my husband. That's our marriage gift, because we didn't want to base it on money. We wanted to base it on being good and greater than good. I wish I would have got his longboards, but how much I was encouraging the kids to go longboarding one day, because they're really like lanky and like on their feet. I was just encouraging them, like, stretch, practice your balance, get up, don't sit there for so long. Try putting your laptop on something high so you can stand. Like, get up. And I gotta encourage myself to do that too. I'm starting to cripple up. I said, you weren't born that way. It's just when you sit on your bum. I wanted it as Oregon. I wanted it all, but the kind of idea that I got from it is that his mom was leaving, or his dad was leaving. His dad was leaving his mom because they didn't want to be old together. They're starting to get old, and they felt fucking weird compared to when they first got married. And that she wanted the organ because she loves the music. Can't argue that. I should like almost do the border. Let me check my text. Dark green. Things changed, yeah. That can happen when you're young too. But a kid would say that too. Oh, Mom, you can hold. Yeah. Jenny always understood a little bit more why. And I was like, oh, that's disturbing when the kid actually knows. I would divorce Owen too, I think, if he would. But he said it was just because he was sick that he was doing the things that he did. So he left me with hope and like some tears to cry, thank God, so I didn't turn into some kind of sociopath. So obviously he was a pretty nice guy. But I think he was just a little bit selfish. Like always hanging out with girls who just want to ride his dick. And like probably never even came about as an action. It's just, you know. And like kind of how I liked his dad more than him a lot. But I'll never do that. No, it's just stupid. I shouldn't even have been in that position to find out that kind of shit. That's exactly what I think. Oh, like your father. And then it makes me look like a dirty asshole to his mom. Like, thanks, universe. Thanks. And like, yeah, how selfish and like havocly ridden was I to fucking even think that too today? Even today, what a fucking havocly ridden bullshit. I should never have to feel so shaken up and hurt to even go that way. Because usually the kids are smarter than the parents. So what am I doing? I like smart people. And there's all this bullshit that I'm dating an older man. It wasn't even within the gap year. He was completely our generation. He wouldn't have had kids yet unless he was some kind of fucking nookie whore. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry that I bought dog treats. It's because you're just so adorable, Coral. No, it's that it is that you're adorable. I thought you'd appreciate feeding the dogs and having fun. And we could learn how to play your blues clues because I don't even know how, but I can figure it out maybe. All your little gadgets and stuff. Because you're grabbing them and you're like, ooh, and then you click buttons and it's like, yeah. You're just a kid and you're like blowing all these blue rays into the back of your head. And nobody can argue with you, I've noticed. You like TV, but then just fucking realize that you're going to become heartless and you're not going to have a backup. You're not going to have a backup. Somebody breaks your heart, you're going to turn and it's going to go to your head. It's going to take away from your head. I don't care. You think I'm a bitch, Coral. It'll probably go well. She'll probably handle it pretty good. Walking dogs and dog treats instead. I'll try not to push you over either, and I'll buy you a fucking huge set of Lego or fucking another robot, more high tech one, or something. I really want a dog too. How about I just keep the dog treats? Fucking pay the damage deposit, which probably isn't 700. I don't have any animal abuse, but like allegations against me. I just get a dog. I don't really want a dog. Yeah, I do. I really want a dog, but it's just gonna stay out of my mom and dad's, become this wild idiot when I'm at work. So what's the point? Those dogs, they need some good dog treats. Like they get duck and like yam and all that. They eat yams, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Sorry, Owen. Family. Just the honest, fucking flustered, honest stupidity of living without. He never fucking thought I'd ever say something like that to you before he died. That's probably why, because I'm a bit fucking angry today. I hope you're not divorced. I'm not trying to be a fucking homewrecker either. But if you are, I'm like, great. I actually like Cassandra too, the girl that he was always hanging out with. Yeah. She's like, Amber. I was like, yeah. She's like, it's just that I didn't say that. I was like, I know. She's like, okay. And she's like, how fucking homicidal are you? I was like, I'd have to kill so many at this point. She's like, oh. She's like, well, I got one person's number, Harold Fitzpatrick. I was like, yeah, I want to go. I want to go do something. Get out of here. You guys are so nice, and I'm like, kinder. Sure, drink too much. I'll fucking resuscitate you. Maybe. Yeah, I need to go to work. It's too much energy. And like, we're only human, right? I just wish Cassandra would have hung out with me after Owen passed away. His mom picked me up from the side of the road. I'm hanging with all the nieces and nephews. Can't remember your fucking names right. I can't remember which one's which. But it comes to me when I'm sitting with you. Because you're little kids and you nurture that way. I just got these skin grafts on my arm that fucking itch and bitch me all the time. My arms, both. You can't even see that. Like it's a figment of ink. It really is. Like it's white ink, and I'm pretty dark skinned, and I'm white on like whitish on the underarm. This one is like it's got a bunch of nicks too. Nobody ever sees it, but they itch and they bitch and they drive me crazy. Skydiving accidents. Skydiving with the swordsman. I'm just like, oh, what a mental basket case maniac retarded fucking moment when you see that shit. It's like, well, and I have a gun. I can actually see the air moving, which makes me one of the higher pick to go skydiving for the Navy SEALs. We all kind of have to, but like everyone's like dragging their line. They're just like, I'm staying up. There's somebody coming. Oh, there's somebody coming. Because I can actually see the wind lines. I've been dropping the divorce table. Probably because I don't have my Book of Mormon, and it made me really upset. I hope it's in there, but it probably won't be. I don't know. Better be in there. Doing that to my mom and dad too. To like my friend, mine and Travis Rose's friend that works at the liquor store. You're gonna marry my dad. You're gonna marry my dad. He like babysat you once or twice. That's what's gonna happen. I can't trust no other ones. You don't have to be fucking married, that's the truth, but it sure helps. If they're even like caring about it. Like the police, like the people who marry you, they kind of do like sue you to try and try and try again and keep trying. And it takes a lot to get a divorce, honestly. So I don't know. Like I don't know why. I still don't know why my brother got divorced from that lovely lady. I thought she was lovely. I couldn't marry her either. Actually, don't get me started. I could have married her. Yeah, she's pretty healing. Her tiny attempts meant a lot, but it wasn't like horny or anything. But she is really pretty. That's my problem. Is that Owen actually got me horny. Yeah, I haven't been horny in I haven't. I have. I was trying to meet people. Like maybe too soon, but I was trying, and uh, most of them are just like, like I really do like you fat though. That's why I came over, and I was like, sorry, but then I can't heal my legs. That's nice. It's not just like I am Bobby Doe. Da, 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 da. Somebody block it out, leverage it. I don't want to fall. I don't want to feel this. Whatever. I think a lot of people do a lot of things better than me. Like you would. I'm so awkward, and my brother's like, "Hey, um, I'm gonna pay you," and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Draw blueprints." I was like after a million sketches. Okay, here you go. I'm sure it's perfect. Absolutely sure it's fucking done, totally perfect. When I first started taking drafting and like, well, I started to do drafting all your years. But first time I optioned to take extra drafting, I barely knew how to draw like the because rulers fuck me up for some reason. Like how did, but I use a ruler, but I'm better with them now. I didn't know how to draw the measurements on the side of the graph. I was like, well, what? A millimeter is smaller than a centimeter? Ugh. I was like trying to get myself to learn this. Like I always drew like perfect lines, but I didn't know how far apart it was. Just trying to learn how to measure. I'm a brat. I'm brat dolls. No. I just know the guy who made the original Barbie, but that was his wife way back in the day. He passed away, I'm sure. I remember like eons ago, he came to visit me in the military because we're fighting in his backyard to get all these hooligans out of there. And I remember he would always come over and make dolls with grandma and grandpa and mom and dad. I'm a big like block thing. And I sit inside my ribs, but I don't ever want to actually have those ribs exposed ever again. I'm just like, I have aerosol makeup for bodybuilding in my closet. I think I should do it. I think I should like blend it in. I think I should take some time, do a full body makeup. I know my skin color is actually hard to make sense of too. My Book of Mormon got wet and everything, so like it was kind of crunchy, and I've been working on it because it's the renewable paper. So I've been working on it like this, flattening it out, licking it. Yeah, I was raised Mormon, but like me and Ona had naughty, dirty little secrets, and maybe that's what I miss so bad. That like Cassandra, you're the dirty, naughty little secret. No, you're this cute little fucking doll face, and I don't know where you come from, but I like you. You're probably a Fitzpatrick, most likely Harold Fitzpatrick in your phone. I miss those days. I've never like your little 2 bedroom that you used to have or have. I don't know. I'm just like playing music in there. You really hear yourself, and you're just like singing a song, and you can just hear it, and you can hear it like out here and out here. It's cool because you guys worked on the sound bars underneath the inlay of. It was your house, so you probably still have it. Sound bars and inlay of wood. I'm really fucking amazing, and I can do like covers after covers after covers after covers. I'm so infatuated with other people's art, and it's just if I can fucking hear myself and I don't embarrass myself with how shitty I sound, like in this fucking room. It's like I took my nose and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. Oh, really good. Yeah, I masturbate on guitars now. Bongos, congos, whatever you want. I was playing this old guy, he's middle aged, but John, his Strathcona, and it was blended guitar with a super strat. So it's called like a Strat X. Strat X. Yeah, that was cool. Couldn't really hear myself though. I didn't get evicted for it either, and that thing was booming. Like it literally, I turned the amp down, so it was like wow, right out the guitar too. The guitar made so much noise. It was like Strats apparently. Sorry for that. Just means I totally am a kid of your family. Yep. I thought the Strat, if he ever wants to give me that, probably not though, but it'd be good in my brother's house. High ceilings. Those other guitars I couldn't afford to fix them. I thought of a gift and I did. I seen them on TikTok. They are clearly all oiled and stuff. It's good. Just gave them to the hospital auxiliary. I'm gonna fix that guitar though, because it's not very much fixing. It's like just needs new strings. Give that to Coral pretty soon. I want to get her an orange amp for it though. I didn't get the amp that I exactly wanted because the orange was sold out. And a bigger amp would probably be better for that guitar too. So maybe I'll get you a big orange. Like $200. I think like Fenders, Epiphones, Donors are a really good beginner because it makes you really struggle with it till you fucking listen to what that string is saying. I had a big X-Fel, big blue X-Fel for my beginner guitar. It was hard to play. There's a video of me playing it for Rise Records. I did. I replaced the strings on that I broke on Joey's old, like, they were still good. They were oiled, but they're old as shit, these guitars. I found them in his bedroom while I was sleeping. I was like, yeah. Don't. And it's like, don't go take it, don't go check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, don't go check it. And it's like, snap. I was like, okay, I bought strings. Good ones, too, from the guitar shop. Not saying Amazon is shit. No, Amazon is definitely not shit. It's just not for my shit. The brands that you usually like, they're for practice, legit guitars. The ones that like have the turning oval. So you hook up to large scale amps and microphones. My mom is a fucking CIA. You didn't know that? My mom. Pretty good. I should apologize for snapping, but how am I supposed to? You're addicted to sugar. I was so fucking depressed. Ugh. What else am I asked you this? I always told my Auntie Sherry Burns that I would get addicted to sugar and I wouldn't do it for her. It just happens. She's like, okay. I was like, holy crap. Just constantly trying to bloodlet to get off the junk food. I'm like, you work too hard. And she's like, what? Nobody's ever said that before. Like, what do you do? You're haying fields, you're taking care of turkeys, you're butchering turkeys, you got your dogs, you have to work, you're educated, like minimum wage, like fast food jobs, like you make more than minimum wage. I was like, you drive that far to work. You have kids that you want to love and care for and make sure they're okay, and that if they have any advice that it can be answered. I'm like, of course he's helping you and you're doing the work together. But I was like, your hips are smaller than mine, lady, and I have really small hips. No doubt you're fucking depressed, high on sugar. She plays violin for her main key instrument. She's on every tour. I don't know how old she is either. I don't care. Yeah, I do, obviously. Rah! Mad about people exiting my life for a bit, eh? Like, Jesus. That's what it is. That's what I said to Logan, too, years later. You're fat because you work too hard. He's like, yeah. I'm like, and you're miserable and swollen because you don't try. In your social life, you just kind of like fuck it out on the table. That's why you're swollen. I was like, if you can't get married, you can't get married, but you can marry your fucking self. Just remember that. He's looking like sorry, but like smoking sexy lately for a long time now. He wears cowboy boots now and everything. I'm like, well, rightfully, jeez, he wanted the fucking farm. The last time I rode horses was last year, and I rode them so much it scared the living shit out of me when I got off, and then realized I have legs of my own still somehow. We don't videotape it. Boogs. Blood clot is really what it was. Ow, my ass. I just don't alert. I'm leaving soon. Bring me my meds and my storage stuff. Storage stuff. It's just like a mystery fun pack. Can't lose, can't win. Because I don't think those books are going to be in there. No. Goats. Hopelessness. Could be fun. I have like little emo shirts. Underwear. Bam. Got some gardening shears for real. How do you lock it? They don't lock? Nah. I was really fucking happy with that, man. His family is just like, spam, spam, lettuce on a sandwich. And they weren't fighting. I think he thinks they were fighting. And then I think because he thought it so much, they ended up breaking through the grieving process of losing Charles and Owen. Jenny is actually, like, she could have been my friend, but that was so awkward. You climb on top of the roof and shit. Ah, like, that was the tipping point. Everything else was just, like, leading up to the tipping point. I would have a certain siding so I could sit on the roof. The avocado uh, seed is traveling around the cup slowly but surely. Let's see how this goes. I'm a little nervous. They're leaving soon. It's been a half an hour. We've been waiting here with me, just mumbling. We clawed, wait. We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain with Jones, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love, no one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away, I will always want you. I can't live a life running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard enough, and all I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was break me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love that no one could deny. I was in love with Miley Cyrus, because who the hell's that bitch? It's one of my acts. It's the largest scale one. Believe it, look. I'm fucking adorable, adoring you with these cute little ears, and we just put my earlobes back together. We just photoshopped the light. But also, those are Len Gown's ears, and many others. And then when I'm really feeling fresh and I don't have allergic reactions, well, I'll shut up. Billy Ray used to come hang out. Like, Billy Ray is like an actual man. He's an individual artist. Billy Ray Cyrus. He'd come hang out all the time. And I really got to know him. You really got to know me first. Like, oh my god, ever since you're amazing, and then you're just sitting here playing your instruments. He's my dad's friend. My actual father's. Yeah. Yeah. Owen was just like, I could have. But then you show up. I was like, ha. I love it. I'm glad you think I have confidence about all this shit. Because singing is so hard, and I had to start smoking. Honestly, one time, second time, I'll tell you. Because I was starting to get my asthma that I was supposed to get, that everyone knew I was supposed to get asthma. They didn't think I was going to make it very far as an artist. But Owen's like, hey, I heard you like a whistle. You know, a cigarette. I was like, oh, I smoke them occasionally. They're like, fuck. He's like, go heavier, have another one, until it like cured it. Now I'm just trying to quit. But I'll never fucking quit. I should probably have one. I should probably go. I should probably. It's been like 9:18. Oh, not for a long time. Didn't think about it. Right. I just got a really snotty nose. We're out of toilet paper, so I took the paper towel and put it in the bathroom. Hopefully, I don't clog the toilet. Toilet paper. It's a party, won't cry if we want to. It's my party, I'll cry if I want to. That's about all the friends I hang out these days. You know, because all of my other friends show up too. Like when Vanessa showed up, I was like, all right. I love that chick. Everyone's like, you love that chick? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, she pranked me one time. Um, she's like, sex is great. Drugs are awesome. And it was because we used to say that at parties. Because a lot of people got drugged, like Eric, and kind of got off it. Um, like I think that he probably needed it by the way his drug dealer acts. But there's a lot of like a speculation. We're just like, sex, straight drugs, awesome.